Give you a really amazing 5 minute opening range breakout. So it gives you a really nice doji. So it would have been a very nice, amazing 5 minute opening range breakout.
Hello, my name is Andrew Aziz, the author of How to Day Trade for a Living. Welcome to my channel.
All right, guys, good afternoon or morning, depending on where you are on the planet. I had one of the best day trading days I had in a very long time, probably the best that I had this year, thanks to quantum computing. QUBT was a very amazing trading. I had the $114,000 profit on that, and then Nvidia was a really nice trade as well. So no other trade here sitting. Except the VO and the CLT I had. I sold my Bitcoin because now MSTR is part of S&P 500, so I'm already exposed to Bitcoin through VOO. So we'll see, and we want to see what we can actually do with our positions. Okay, so how we actually traded that? So quantum computing has been this new thing that buzzed, as Google recently said that they found a new quantum algo that they can solve a lot of problems. I don't know exactly how it works. I know that quantum computers can solve deep multi-layer problems, but to be honest with you, I don't know really. So QUBT, quantum computing, is one of these companies that really started rallying as soon as the news came out. So again, it was November after the election, it came up a little bit, but the news when it came at December 16, it's been running up from $6 to $23. Amazing order flow, amazing, really nice trading environment on that. So I missed trading it yesterday because I was traveling, and the day before I just didn't see it. I was trading Tesla, but again, this was a trade that I didn't miss. I didn't trade, and then this was when the quantum computing for the Google news came out. There are sympathy play on this as well. The sympathy play means that when the company like quantum computing goes up, anything that's related to that, like RGIT, for example, can also become active. There's another one, D-Wave. That is, I think QBTS is D-Wave. This one is actually in Vancouver. I've been to this company, D-Wave. They're actually making the processors. So it's really cool, actually. I've been in there. So they have to reduce, because these quantum computing processors, they have to be in a very cold temperature. So they actually built something that the temperature is almost 0 Kelvin, like minus 270 degrees Celsius or something like that. And that's amazing, because again, those processors has to really do. So essentially, it's not only there are the multiple layer of cooling. So there's liquid nitrogen, which is like at minus 200, and then there's with magnetic, they reduce the momentum of the molecules in a way that they bring it so down. It's really great. But anyways, so again, these are called sympathy play. But how do we trade that? How do we actually trade that? So today I traded the QBTS. Sorry. Was it QBTS? No, which one we traded that? QUBT. So we traded QUBT, and again, what I was looking at, again, at the pre-market, I mentioned that I really like the price action. So really heavy volume, very nice price action. And then at the open, I traded once, came down, came back up. I tried to do an opening range breakup, popped up, I partialed out. That's 1993 was the higher pre-market, and then it quickly dropped, and I got to stop that. So this was a really big loss on the first trade. And then as soon as it came back up with heavy volume, going through the VWAP, I went long again, a bigger size this time for the break of 20. It did break of 20, partial multiple times. This is the exact time that Paris did as well. Came back down, I added more again. This is the area that Paris really trades very nicely. I'm going to actually show you the Paris trades as well. So he adds that. So exactly, Paris also got stopped out a few times, and then we eventually, with Paris, we got this really nice move on that. So that would be a really nice add. I added again back at 22, and then we went all the way up to 24. So this is just amazing trading, and the volume every minute we had over 1 million shares being traded. Amazing, and never got halted. And that's the funny part. I added again back in this pullback, and then I got stopped out. And even though I got stopped out, came down, and now it's coming back up. Actually did break the high of the day again. So went down, hold these moving averages, and came back up all the way up to 24.50. But now I'm just not trading it, so it's pretty choppy. So again, super interesting. These kind of things really doesn't happen very often, but when it does happen, you can capitalize on that. And what I want to talk about is the trade management on this. So again, I did 2 trades on this. So the first trade you get a stopped out, that's okay, no big deal. And then the second trade you go and then you can actually add that. I wish I was adding more heavier on this size. And then you can start partialing 10%, 10%, 10%, and then you add more on that 10%, 10%. I was mostly out here live on YouTube. And you essentially get a very nice trading on QUBT. What else do we have? We have that Nvidia. So traded Nvidia. Again, same thing on Nvidia. Nvidia has been really selling off for many days. It was really not an attention of investors in the last almost 2 weeks of selling off. Today was gapping up, and I thought that okay, maybe this is a time for Nvidia to get some volatility. So sold off at the open, heavy volume came back, squeezed above the VWAP. I love these squeezes above the VWAP. So these heavy volumes squeezes above the VWAP. I went long, came down. I didn't get a stop down. I added more, and then boom, come back all the way up toward 135.80. And because I had a big size on QUBT, I got out of it completely at around here at the pullback. It did come back again, as you see here. If I go back to 5-minute chart, came back up, broke up high of the day, 136.60, and then sold off. So pretty decent trading on this front for me. Tesla obviously was another big one that I didn't trade that. Again, it was gapping down 2%, went up again green, and then I was trading just a little bit below the previous day close. Again, daily chart has been unbelievable. Yeah, that's my trading. Any question from the chat room? We had a really So Nijal is asking a very good question. So they said bearish engulfing. So is it the bearish engulfing? The answer to that is this looks like a bearish engulfing. Yes. So this looks like a bearish engulfing, which is one of my favorite patterns for shorting. But there are 2 things here, Nijal, is very important to understand. First of all, this is a very strong stock. So you don't want to short it that easily. So when something is gapping up 40% with heavy volume, it's been 2 days that is on fire. Even though you're seeing a bearish engulfing, you don't want to short it that easily. You need to have really big confirmation. Second of all is the bearish engulfings are usually better on a 5-minute, not on 1 minute, because 1 minute can be a lot of bullish and bearish engulfing. Like even this one is a bearish engulfing, because it's just the nature of 1 minute is a little bit less, accurate, more noisy. But 5-minute never gave you a bearish engulfing. 5-minute, as a matter of fact, give you a really amazing 5-minute open range breakout. So it gives you a really nice doji. So it would have been a very nice, amazing 5-minute open range breakout. So as a matter of fact. And another thing is that you didn't have shares for short. QUBT, I think, is low float. It's not. It doesn't have enough to short. Yeah. So I don't think it's. What is the float on it? It's QUBT somewhere around here. Let me see. QUBT floats something like 750,000 shares or something like that. It's not that much. So it's very difficult to essentially short that. Still, there's nothing to short. Yeah, 73 million shares. I'm surprised that for 73 million shares, there's nothing to short. I'm actually very surprised. See, it says that symbol is not shortable. I'm surprised that usually 75 million shares, you get something to short, but in this case, you don't. Any other questions? So let me find Paris trade. Paris also did a very nice trade. Let me see if I still have it open here. I don't. I think Paris also did a very nice. Does anyone have Paris trade right at the open? He also traded that, so I'm going to actually show you that. So there were really a couple of really nice, amazing trading, like on trading, like Avi did $24,629 trading on options. So he traded on Nvidia, Google's amazing. So he did options. We had really some amazing trading today. Avi did that trading. Avi has a really good course on options trading. It comes with a lot of other stuff. So let me find the Paris trade as well. Yeah, I can't find the Paris trade. If anyone has it, share it to me. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Tuan. Found one of our really good traders here. So this is Paris course. Paris trade. So as you see here, like me, he a little bit gets chopped up here at the open. It was a little bit tricky, but eventually exactly get my trade, and Paris did much better ads. So, I added heavy on these ads. I added here. So Paris, I added here. I'm surprised that actually Paris didn't add in this pullback. So it was a really nice final exit. So again, see, the really good traders is looking at the same order flow, same price action, and same things to see. Well, thank you so much, guys. This is an absolutely amazing day for me, and congratulations to Canada for a lot of tax. Half of it is going to go to tax, the other half is going to go to my ex-wife. So congratulations for the people who did nothing and they get this. And we're looking forward to trade tomorrow, guys. Market is amazing, and all the best.